Third time's a charm, ladies and gentlemen. Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to another episode of Pickups here on the Instagram and or the YouTube, whichever one you're watching on. We just say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to spend it with me. Pickups. Weekly, most of the time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and just get right into it, man. So we got some cool shit in the mail this week. And we're actually gonna take a moment and also just highlight some of the collection that we have, man. So I think we may just I can't keep buying new shit all the fucking time, you know. So I was like, man, I got so much shit here I've never even documented. So it's like if we pull out a random, let's see. Oh man, check out my copy of Ocean's 11. The widescreen edition. I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, we got some cool shit this week. Some brand new shit. But I want to kind of highlight some of the shit that I got a couple months ago, and I'm pretty stoked on. Actually, dude, it's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, you saw it on the video, you saw it on the cover art, so whatever, dude. Kind of a dead giveaway there, but that's the main event. So on to the prelims here. Check this shit out, dude. You guys like Macho Man and Ric Flair? You ever seen these two fight before? Well, shit, if you look up WrestleMania 8, you can watch these two fight, dude. The Macho Man lands the fucking elbow as Ric Flair applies the figure 4. Man, this is a cool shirt, dude. So, I actually have one other shirt like this, but it's got Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart on it from WrestleMania 12. So, WrestleMania 8, WrestleMania 9 may have been my very first pro wrestling event that I ever watched. But going back through the years, man, like WrestleMania 8 was so awesome. Like when they first got rid of VHS tapes back in the day at the Hollywood Video here in Yakima, like I went there and we cleared the fuck out. I swear to God, man, I wish I still had those VHS tapes. I lost so many of those over a fucking move, dude, and it pisses me off to this day. No, not really. It doesn't bother me that much, but we had some cool shit, dude. And I had a fucking copy of Survivor Series 1997, dude. And that shit's worth over $100 right now, dude, on eBay, dude. So that's something that really does sting. It's like I probably wouldn't sell it, but at the same time, be like, dude, I got a $100 VHS tape that I definitely paid only $5 for. So, if not less, I don't even remember, dude. We bought that shit I bought that in 2008 or some shit, dude. So, man, shout out Hollywood Video, dude. Fucking love old video stores, man. And that WrestleMania 8, though, because I ended up getting a copy of that from there as well. So I had that, some Survivor Series 1997, I think I had some, WCW tape that I got. And I used to watch the shit out of that, because you got to remember, dude, this is, pre-Netflix, pre-streaming and shit. This is, 2008, 2009, dude. And I watched the fuck out of, old VHS tapes, dude. So, it was always the same movies, dude, because, at that point, it wasn't, definitely in your 20s, you don't have a lot of money. You're not definitely spending money on, and the money you do have, you're paying bills and trying to just barely get by, but the money that you do have and the shit that you do pick up, you kind of value a little bit more. So that's what I did with my WrestleMania 8 tape, dude. So I still own a copy of that. I think we actually just brought that up a couple weeks ago. I said that I could upgrade. I could definitely afford an upgrade on that tape. But dude, I mean, it's on the network, dude. So at this point, it's some people just laugh at me why do you even bother buying the physical copy of something that was made, 30 years ago, and you could just stream it online for $10 a month that you already fucking have? It's I got problems, all right. I got fucking problems. So, all right, let's keep moving on, dude. So we got a stack of CDs over here, man. So the first one that we got this week is the Bouncing Souls: How I Spent My Summer Vacation. So, not to say it's a goal right now to collect every single Bouncing Souls album out there, but if I were to end up with every single Bouncing Souls album, I'm probably not going to complain, dude. As you can see, the art on the CD cover is pretty awesome, if you ask me. You can see the side there. Yeah, I think it's a freaking awesome album. Just the cover itself. I mean, this would sell me. I mean, just the way they write the Bouncing Souls on there, I'm sold, dude. And, looking up at the sun and shit, dude. So, but I mean, dude, yeah, just and I tried, while this was in the mail, dude, I did put this on for a little bit, but I only listened to the first couple songs. But I mean, that song, Private Radio, True Believers, I mean, right off the bat, dude, those are 3 awesome classic Bouncing Souls album songs. Shit! Oh, man. Smoking way too much weed. So that's a cool CD, man. So it kind of came a little fucked up here because the middle part's broken. So I was a little concerned that it would arrive like scratched, but thankfully it didn't. So it kind of gets you guys a better look at the actual CD. So this was an Epitaph release back in the early 2000s. Again, I only own 3 Bouncing Souls albums now. So I own How I Spent My Summer Vacation, Anchors Away, and the gold record. So, dude, anytime I still kick myself in the ass for not going to that Bouncing Souls show last time in Seattle. Dude, I just couldn't make it, dude. I just couldn't make it, and it was unfortunate. So I'm glad Jason Alvarado got to go instead in my place. So, dude, last week we had Less Than Jake Pezcore. This week we got Less Than Jake Automatic. So this is like the 3rd time I've actually owned this CD here. I got it originally from my friend Skank, dude. I think we talked about him last week on the episode, and he'd hooked me up with a bunch of Less Than Jake CDs when we were kids. And this was one of them. I mean, and you know, it's funny, dude, because like I honestly always kind of like thought this one was like, it was a really good album, dude. Like, it's a really good album. It's one of their best, I think. And it's actually when they were on a mainstream label, Capitol Records, I guess. So I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure Capitol Records is not a punk rock label. So, but as you can see, though, yeah, I bought the special edition that was re-released, I think, probably around like 2010 or so. But unfortunately, it's just not a CD that I know. It's just not a CD I didn't own anymore. So. Like I said, dude, I fucking haven't owned a Less Than Jake CD in quite some time, so, you know, adding them to the collection, at least the 3 CDs that I would go back and listen to, is definitely, I feel, worth the time and the effort for it. So, our last CD for this week is an album I've never owned. I've actually never owned this album. That's NoFX Liberal Animation, dude, so... all you vegetarians out there can get a total kick out of that album cover. As you can see, NoFX at their funniest in this moment here. We're going to flip it around there to the back. You got a bunch of humans grazing on there. So some liberal animation, ladies and gentlemen. This is back when NoFX was on Epitaph before they went to before Fat Mike created Fat Records. I guess he was in the process of doing it around the early 90s. I think it was around 91 or so. But I don't know, and I'd have to double check, dude, but I wonder if this is like, no, I was going to say, I wonder if this was their last release on Epitaph, but I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure, White Trash, Two Heaves and Bean was their last, and that one came out, like, after this one, because this was 91, I think that was probably, like, 92 or 3 that would have came out, so maybe second to last, but, as you can see, yeah, the thing kind of just arrived a little fucked up, which is, like, what you get with CDs. It's an original copy, so I mean that's pretty fucking cool, dude. An Epitaph release from 1991, dude. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool, like, I always appreciated these. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, you just have the names of the tracks on there. So if you ever do lose the case, I mean, bam, you're not losing the names of the tracks or anything. And that's before the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So you can, like, you know, okay, no, track 1 is Shut Up Already. You know, Freedom is track 2, and it even gives you the exact time on there. I mean, that's detail. That's detail you don't get anymore just with the digital download, motherfuckers. So yeah, those are and I think these are like, we got some other CDs we'll talk about, but yeah, these are the last ones I've ordered. I'm probably not gonna order any more CDs for a little bit. I think I bought enough here recently. But like I said, dude, like if you're a collector of like music, and like I know a lot of people out there, they like, you know, they like to collect you know, vinyl and stuff, and that's cool, dude, but I don't know, if I'm going to spend like $20-$30, it's usually not going to be, I mean, there would be some like essential, like, you know, punk rock ones that I would get, like Punk and Drublick, probably a couple Mad Caddies ones, Pennywise, you know, but then that would just trickle down, dude, and it's like, damn, dude, I'm already spending like $20-$30 on DVDs and like Blu-rays. Definitely not that much on DVDs, dude. Definitely DVDs are way cheap now, dude. Well, you can get DVDs, it's kind of just like CDs, you know, it's more or less the same, so... I don't think CDs or like DVDs are gonna make a comeback someday or anything. It's not like the 8-track. I mean, has the 8-track ever truly made a full comeback? I don't think so. So I don't know, man. Buy it up while you can, dude. So all right, man. So on to the main event, dude. Okay, check this, dude. 15 DVD set. The original Transformers, More Than Meets the Eyes, motherfuckers. Shout Factory release back in. When the fuck? Oh, 2011, dude. This was dropped in 2011, man. So this was probably like within the first year, because they've been around. Like, how long has Shout Factory? I was actually just talking to Brandon about that yesterday, and like he was actually mentioning that he thinks they'd been around like only around like 10 years. But yeah, I mean 2011, dude. I mean, I guess that is 10 years. So maybe this is like one of their first releases then. But yeah, you check this out, dude. You got the complete first season right here, man. So you got every episode. As it, with the Transformers, man, like it wasn't honestly until I was older that I got into the Transformers, because like I was born in late 85, so like by the time like 86, 87, that's like around the time Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters was like really big. So I was kind of on the tail end of Transformers, but I always knew of Transformers. And yeah, dude, I think that's fucking cool. So I've gone through in the last couple of months, and I have watched all of season 1, and I think because I have season 2, volume 2, and I think volume 1's actually still in my office in the house, because yeah, I watched that. I'm still making my way through that one, but as you can see, dude, if you're a big fan of cartoons, man, I mean, this is the bee's knees, when it comes to Saturday morning cartoons, in my opinion, dude. So, which I don't know, I think maybe they played them every day after school, because a lot of them they did play every day after school. But I was really happy to get this, dude. Actually, to be honest, dude, I think I bought this like last December, dude. I think that's when we bought it. So, all right. So the next one, dude, we got, it's like, all right. So you got all the original Transformers cartoons. What else do we have? So when I was a kid, like I mentioned Real Ghostbusters. I mentioned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Another thing I was really into, and this was something I was actually legitimately into, was G.I. Joe, the American Hero, dude. The complete fucking series. Another Shout Factory release. This actually coming out in 2012, so it was a year after the Transformers release. Amazing, dude. And so I have made it through the first season 1.1 at least. I need to make it all the way through these, dude, because like there's so many fucking discs in between all these dudes. So like, I mean, the complete first series, all 95 original episodes. So you can just kind of check it out, man. I mean, if you're a fan, again, of the 80s, if you're a male like myself, then I think you would enjoy it. I think we all enjoy fucking 1980s, like, commercialism, I guess you want to call it, what we were marketed to as a child. I mean, we always hold that so near and dear to our hearts, so many of us out there, and I think that's why. Being a kid of the 80s and the 90s. Well, I grew up in the 90s. I mean, I'm not going to say, I was a kid of the 80s. Nah, bro. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the fucking 90s, man. But, man, looking back, dude, I kind of wish I was born in the 70s. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week here on Pickups. I appreciate you guys checking us out. What do we got coming up this week? So we got new episodes. As always, Video Rental Chaos. That's a good one, dude. It's Halloween episode. Quite literally, if you ask me. Yeah, we're doing Halloween this week, dude. So it's gonna be fun. Just about done wrapping it up. So it's gonna be a fun one. And then we have all new episode, a special episode actually of the podcast that no one listens to. Jack Hennessy, shout out, coming on the podcast this coming week. So that, and I think we have new episodes of In the Mouth of Madness coming as well. So we're doing Dream Warriors, motherfucker. That's what we did for that. We actually recorded that a couple weeks ago, dude. But I'm pretty stoked on that too. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Porter. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.